Yo, what up, everybody? It's your man King A.D.S. here in Southern California, here in the Inland Empire, back again with another video. And I just want to get right to it. First off, though, I just want to say big shouts to everybody that's out there pushing and grinding. If you still got some work or anything, count your blessings. Big shouts to you. There's a lot going on out here in the world, and we try to keep our center. I always love talking about keeping the center, as that's in the middle is where the strength is and everything. And there's going to be a lot of challenges with all the confusion that's going on and commotion that might knock you off that center from time to time. Maybe you just get tired of dealing with it. You deal with it day in, day out. There's this ignorance here, there's this blindness there, there's all kinds of things taking place, and everybody seems to move at a different pace, but we all wish that we can catch up on the same page at the same time towards a better solution in a positive manner all the time. But nevertheless, we are human, having an experience, you know what I'm saying? Or actually a spirit being or a light being having a human experience, whichever way you want to call it, or maybe the universe experiencing itself from a different perspective to learn how to become something greater. Who knows what it is, but it gets kind of wild out here. And just wanted to talk about, actually share something that went on this week. It was a productive week for the junk business and things like that, which was, big blessings. Definitely needed that stuff to come through. And you know how much I've expressed, people trying to do their own thing, maybe start a business or a trade that they're good at, take things into their own hands, maybe give it a shot out here, because you just never know about stability. Maybe the rug gets pulled out from under you, as I've expressed in way earlier videos, things that I had to learn how I never betted on, but things like the landscape changing around you, you know what I mean? Things like that can take place. So better to have something that you can do always to try to earn some kind of value, right? Or to add value or something like that. But either way, as you're on that path, no matter what you do, you always have to remember to, stay centered. You learn more lessons that tell you to stay reasonable more than emotional most of the time. And so I want to talk about an incident that took place, lightly speak about it. It happened on Monday. Monday was a very productive day and everything. It was hot though, and dealt with a lot all the way up until this time, and just been going around like a pinball. And so at the end of that day, I was headed back to drop off the rental truck that I used for the job that I was doing, because I needed a different size vehicle. And there's other stuff too. Old Blue needs an engine. People that watch my videos might know about that. But nevertheless, I was on my way back. It was already getting dark, and somebody came around the corner very wild, very fast, and they hit the side view mirror. I was trying to avoid them. They still hit the side view mirror. It didn't cause any damage, so I just figured, hey, I got lucky. I just kept on driving, and the next thing I turned a few corners, and then this person comes flying around and cuts me off, and cause obstruction of traffic, all kinds of wild stuff. But nevertheless, that's not the point to it. It leads up to it though. So long story short, we're on the side of the street, we're talking about everything. They're making a big scene. I'm just more happy that people are okay and that there's only minor damage. I guess his side view mirror that he hit me with broke, right? So we worked it out. I gave him what he needed to get that fixed, you know what I mean? Which sucks. I would have rather kept the money, but nevertheless, it's easier to just deal with the scenario and everybody just go on with their life and not have to deal with a lot of extra drama. So that's what ended up happening. Did the cops show up? Yes, they did. Actually, they called the police and everything. It was a big ordeal for no reason. And the cops said the same thing I did, which was, do you think you guys can just work it out? And which was, I was trying to speak with reason the whole time. So but nevertheless, to always remember, like, instead of getting upset or bent out of shape or having a fist fight or anything like that, why not trying to come up with solutions? While I was trying to do that and just get home and end the day, and this person, whatever they were doing in that respect, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But the way that you can be, I didn't do anything wrong, yet I had to pay. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it takes that. You got to be the bigger person, just be humble. Let's not be petty about what took place. even though, but basically two wrongs don't make a right, right? Like perhaps I should have stopped or something, you know what I mean? I've had incidents like that happen before, but no one stops. We just kind of like, okay, cool. We both kind of got lucky, thumbs up. We just keep going, you know what I mean? But this time around it was different. So, but we took care of it. But yeah, sometimes you'll have to be the bigger person, and no matter how much you may not feel like dealing with that or anything, it just solutions and being compassionate, using your compassion and understanding to make a better decision, right? To make a better solution in the end, a better outcome, right? So like what I did was take a little alchemy there, and I turned some weird or iffy or bad energy into better or good energy and kept going, because we all got things to do. We got to get it done. We're not out here to act a fool. We're out here to get to the goals and get things done. And I just thought that I would share this because I felt like it was perfect timing, considering the last video I made was emphasizing choices, So I pretty much feel I probably brought that test upon myself by expressing those things to the universe, and the universe heard it and said, oh yeah, you like that, huh? I got something for you. So, I probably got poked in the chest and got tested. So, I got poked in the test. There you go. So, just wanted to share that real quick. No matter what your challenges are, obstacles, it might be some people sometimes, whatever, but try to use your objectivity, see things from a different angle, even use your compassion, your humanity to try to fix the situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's going to come up in a big way, and we're going to be tested in a big way because we also have a narcissistic frame of mind, whereas the person that makes a mistake will just swear up and down that they were still right. And so you just don't know. And I'm not saying that's on one person. I'm saying that that's something that I think our society has developed, and other people are starting to bring that up a lot too. So I've always been saying this, though. I said this like 4 or 5 years ago. Is a sociopathic narcissism. It's always trying to fill in the blanks of what's lacking, and then also not have any type of any type of remorse for the results, the outcomes that are caused, the tragedy that may be inflicted upon others in order to get what you want, simply because you feel like, well, maybe this is why other people felt better because they had all these things, or people looked at them in a certain way. I've expressed before, like it's not about their ethic, their attitude, hard work, discipline, all those sacrifices, everything. It comes down to developing and becoming the type of person that has those qualities, and that's all there is to it. So we need to express those better qualities. And so I just figured I'd make a short video, share that experience with you guys, and also to keep in mind that even if this scenario that I went through, that I was sharing with you guys, let's just say that was all legitimate and everything just happened naturally, right? But keep in mind, keep your eyes open on the road. There has been things reported this year, and in other years of recent times, people run a scam where they will come around and try to swipe your side mirror and act like you hit them, and excuse me, and then try to get money out of you and stuff like that. So be aware. I'm not saying that that's what happened this time. I'm just saying that does exist. So also be aware. And yes, that did go through my mind, you know what I mean, as I was gauging this situation while I was, feeling everything out. So, but I don't think that's what it was. I just think it was S happening, you know what I mean? Things just happening, but it's all about how you're going to deal with that challenge. You know what I mean? So stay focused, stay centered, keep using your humanity, stay human. You know what I'm saying? Be smart, keep a cool, level head, and let's have a good life. Let's get to the goals and let's get home. Let's, have a good time. All right, y'all, to the next video. Also, check out all the music, Legacy Family, King A.D.S. catalog, The Almighty Grind, Theta Mob, what else? Oh my gosh, there's so much out there. Cosmic Rock Box, Bar Sweat and Years mixes. Good Lord. Check out everything. Stick around for, if you want to check out more of the vlog topics, you can go to the playlist A.D.S. Talks. I got a lot of talks in there. And yeah, man, I just enjoy being able to connect with you guys, man. So, and it's August 7th today. It's a Friday. And, shouts to all the Leos. Tomorrow is my birthday, and the Lionsgate is in full effect. So I'm ready for all those upgrades and power charges and all that stuff and the meteor showers with endless wishes. Let's come on. We all need a little serendipity and a lot of effort, and a little serendipity goes a long way. So I'm sure all of us could use a little bit of that. Even if you're not a Leo, go up somewhere high in the mountains so you can see that meteor shower, so you can get yourself some endless wishes, some lots of shooting stars, you know what I'm saying, and go ahead and wish upon a star. But nevertheless, man, just want to share that good sentiment with y'all. Until the next video, stay awesome, and we'll connect again soon. Much love. Peace.